Hello, everybody. Jordan Ghastly, Richard, Mr. Punks for Plastic here. We are at Charlie's Collectible Show. It was supposed to happen yesterday, but you and I were snowed into our homes. I don't know if you can tell behind me. The very rare snowfall that happens in our area kind of took us out for a couple of days. And I will say, as opposed to years past, everyone was a lot better of like erring on the side of caution.
More prepared.
Yes, let's be more prepared. But still, we had snow days, and yesterday we've just been stuck in our respective houses, just playing video games. Really, listen, snow days are fun for adults as they're fun for children.
They're for everybody.
Yes, that's for everybody. Anyway, this was supposed to happen yesterday at Charlie's Collectible Show. There's a Transformers MiniCon, and we thought we'd come and check it out. But when we met each other earlier, we popped into a Target to grab some coffee, and we saw some new stuff. So enjoy that clip right here. Well, we're starting this video a lot earlier than we thought. We met at Target because we're going to do a thing, which you'll see in a little bit. But we strolled down the toy aisle, and we found all of these new figures. Like, we have an 86 Optimus Prime on the shelf. I never thought in a million years that I would see that on the shelf. Let's see, we have our Galvatron, which I picked up. We have some new DC Multiverse, and we have our Captain America Brave New World Marvel Legends Falcon figure. What else we have here? We got a Venom mask. We got these little mix and mashers. I think that's all that's new on this side, but Richard was pointing out, oh wait, hold on.
Yep.
No, we got more Falcons. Oh, Richard, here you go. Yeah, there you go. Where's Rob and Ryan?
And there's figures right there.
Oh, okay, all right, we're getting there. Jeez, there's a lot of new stuff that I was not expecting to see. So the Spin Master, Batman Forever. Here's our Marvel Captain America, not Falcon. I should have known better. All right, so
There is and Falcon.
yeah. Let's see. There is a couple of the Batman Spin Master figures right here, or the Batman Forever. We have a Two-Face, and we have Batman. All right, let's mosey on this way. What do we have? We've got.
Found the Riddler.
Oh. Let's see, we have our Motu Turtles, April O'Neil, and I think there's a Tila back there. Dragon Blaster, Skeletor. When was the last time you saw New Origins on the shelf?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we have our Snake Face. Geez, what else? Am I just missing something? That might be it. But man, that's the standout to me. I didn't think I would ever see that on a shelf.
Yeah, especially retail.
Right?
It's dead. I mean, if you look.
Yeah. See, we just found some new NECA on the shelves. I know a lot of people are angry at NECA right now, but I don't think there's a reason to be angry at NECA, to be honest with you.
It's a company.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that might be my hot take, and I might get blown up in the comments for saying that, but I got my reasons. But yeah, the Sally. I think that's all that's there. I wonder if there's any more in the other NECA section that we'll see. All right. We have the Turtles Hordak, which I love Hordak, but I just can't. I can't do that. I can't do my turtle crossover. They look cool, but I can't buy everything, Richard.
Same. And I'm a huge turtle fan. That's the one thing I haven't touched.
Everything, right? And now you're back. Richard, what are you looking to find at the Transformers MiniCon here at Charlie's Collectible Show?
I don't know, maybe something I haven't come across in a while. You know, this might be a good opportunity to go back and pick up some of those War for Cybertron that you didn't get.
Yeah. There's a couple, like I asked our buddy Matt 13Z Customs if he still had his Studio Series 86 Starscream, because I really want that throne, but if I'm gonna get the throne, I might as well just get the whole shebang. Yeah. I should have picked it up at Ollie's, because he was showing up at Ollie's about a year ago for $15.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've already got the Starscream. Should have got it. Anyway, let's go in. Let's go check it out. All right, well, you can see right over here, there's the entrance. It was really crowded over on that side, so we're gonna work our way over here. But here's the, like I said, entrance right here. Here's a Foodies with
Yeah.
with all these. There's Garfield. There's a Homer Simpson. There's a Scooby here. Let me go ahead and get a better shot of it right here. So there's Wacko Warner. Listen, out of everybody on there, I feel like the one person I wasn't expecting was Wacko. So anyway, we're gonna from the cafeteria. No, it wasn't, because on some level, I feel like I would have made. I don't know. Looks like this booth is closed. I believe this was the booth of our friend Shane, who was not chosen Prime. I can't remember the name. Planet Prime. So it looks like he's doing some restructuring here. So we'll go here, go down this road. Looks like there's another booth over here that's doing some restructuring. I'm not necessarily sure if the stuff's for sale, since he's it looks like his booth is closed up for the day, but this is some of the stuff on the outside that he's got right over here. Newer Space Jam toys. Wasn't that the toy line where everyone was stealing like LeBron James's head?
Yeah.
Such a weird thing.
It started with him.
Yeah. Let's see. A plush booth right here. Bunch of Squishmallows and Pokemon. What am I? What do we got here? There's a Rudolph. Go. And there I am. Hello. How are you? There's a Stitch Santa hat, a Snoopy Santa hat. Let's see what we got here. We got this booth right here with some PS2 games. Yeah. Oh wait, check this out. There you go. Man, I used to have that one. What'd you find?
One of the best Xbox 360 games ever.
I had it on the PS3 and it was fantastic on the PS3. What is this right here? Razor. All these. There's another one. And another one. Wait a minute. Oh man, I remember buying that off the comic book rack. It's one of the many card vendors here. You can't see it, but it's the Snorlax surf shop. We have some Lorcana down here. I don't do too much trading card gaming like I used to. I used to play Magic pretty regularly, but Disney Lorcana, I'm not gonna lie, is drawing me in. Oh wow, look at some of these old D&D monster companions. So shout out to Sentry Ron right there. I know he's like the early like fantasy stuff is his jam, but some of the artwork on these cards are great. And if you know how to play Magic, you kind of know how to play it already. So let's go ahead and let's jump in here. So we got a bunch of single Yu-Gi-Oh, some Magic the Gathering. I'm not going to look at all of these cards, but I was just telling Richard I do miss the old Magic artwork on some of these older sets. I wish like Magic would do like retro sets or go back to that art style.
Like
I think
classic.
Yeah, just like would be fun.
Classic set.
But something that would let you know that it's a reissue of an older card, so like the
a
value of the
symbol
original.
or even just a copyright.
So let's spin around, see what's behind us there. Some more gaming, some action figures right over here. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of just various things that looks like. So trying to be cognizant of everybody shopping. So we got some Magic the Gathering, still going strong. Magic the Gathering. Look at that, some deck boxes, some sets. I think that's partially the reason why I haven't jumped into Lorcana as hard as I did Magic, is because I know all of the extra costs that come with that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like buying the cards is one thing, but then you need these guys,
Sleeves.
you'll need sleeves. Yeah,
Play mat.
it's...
It adds up quick.
It does. But some more card supplies over here. If you're if you're a Pokemon player or a Yu-Gi-Oh player or even a Magic or Lorcana player, I myself, not so much, but See, we got some individually priced Pokemon cards here. There were a lot of people in that booth. I didn't want to walk around and accidentally film somebody's child, so we'll dip out. Let's go check out some other booths. All right, so we'll just dive into the big booth here. This is the one that was really full whenever we walked in. I believe this is the My Lost Toy. We see them at the toy swaps that we do in Hiram. So we'll start off with some Star Wars Black Series. Looks to be a really good selection of Star Wars Black Series stuff too. Like, there you go, $15 for that Obi-Wan. That was a Walgreens exclusive, I think.
Yep.
Let's see, who do we have over here? I would buy this, but I'm waiting for the brand new.
Yeah, that's the one. That
Yeah.
The Power of the Force.
Actually, there's a chance that they might have it, because that's just a reissue of the 40th anniversary one.
Yeah.
They just put it on the Power of the Force 2 card. But let's mosey on this way. Yeah. Actually, that was a Target exclusive right there. The Knight of Ren, I don't remember seeing often. Some of the older Red Box Black Series. There's that updated Leia that's coming out too with that Luke. Actually, I can't remember I just said this or not, but they might have it here. I'm not too entirely sure. I don't think I'm looking for any older, maybe this guy. I think I've said this in some older videos, but this guy from Force Awakens, his name is Ello Asti, and director J.J. Abrams is a really big Beastie Boys fan, so he's named after the Beastie Boys album Hello Nasty. So I thought about picking him up just for that reason, but I have a feeling that we might get an update on him at some point soon as they start producing more for the sequel trilogy characters. Go. Bunch more. Man, there's a lot of older, pretty good price. Like $15 for a figure ain't bad, to be honest with you.
In this day and age.
Yeah, for what is now considered, a $25 figure. So some of them are probably priced, $15. What about the carbonized one? 15? Yeah, $15.
Across the board.
Sale all Black Series. Oh, there we go. $15. Some of this bigger stuff up top is pretty cool. $50 for the Land Speeder, $25 for the Infant's Nest. Swinging around here, looks like we've got some Hammond collection stuff right here. After Echo, no, these are the Amber collections, not the Delta collections. So yeah, I was lucky enough to grab all three of those Raptors at a good price. Let's see what we got here. Got our Jurassic Park Transformers, our Astro Train reissues, our Studio Series Gamer figures. Weren't you looking for the Barricade?
Yeah,
No luck?
no dice.
Nothing? What about up here? Nope. And those are all Bumblebee, I'm assuming. There's a Shockwave. Starscream. There's our Legacy United Soundwave that comes with Buzzsaw. There's some music playing. I might get hit with a copyright, so I might have to go ahead and cut this off for a second. But there's a Swoop. There's our Springer. This guy was showing up for $10 in Walmart around Christmas. Look at that HasLab Unicron. Look at that. 2,300 cash or 2,500 credit card. Woo, woo. That was, man. You back that would have only been 500 bones. I'll take 3 of them. Let's see what we have right over here in the entranceway. Got some of our red figures. All right, well, I moved over because I was right in the entranceway and I didn't want to hinder productivity. So we'll start in this corner here and we'll work our way around. Looks like we have some of our Turtles of Gray Skull. He-Man Origins cartoon collection, as well as some He-Man Origins remnants, which is Snake Man set, and some Masterverse stuff over here. We'll move this way. Some Assassin's Creed, some Indiana Jones stuff. I really wanted to pick some of the Indiana Jones stuff up as it was hitting Ollie's, but I just could not find anything that I didn't have already. They're playing the Distillers in the background. Wait, it's a good song. It's a good song. Maybe if I review the song, I won't get hit with a copyright. Let's see some G.I. Joe. There's our Sergeant Slaughter, Road Pig, Mutt. Those still look good, and I'm still tempted to get one, but can't do it. Can't do it. You gotta stay away. Stay away. We swerve over here. See, we have some of our Jada Universal Monsters. Down here we have a Wolfman, which I still need. So $20 is pretty tempting on this guy. And then up over here I saw that they have the Lugosi Dracula for also $20. I need the Wolfman and I need the Lugosi Dracula. Those are the only two I'm missing. So we've got our NECA Universal Monsters. Man. There's our Megan doll. I haven't seen that yet. All right, let me turn the camera off for a second and make a choice on this Wolfman. This is cool. I wasn't expecting to see this. Some of the Shogun Warrior, like the giant figures. It looks like they're pretty complete too, and in pretty good shape. Let's see what we have here on the DC section. The McFarlane stuff. I'm still looking for that Penguin, which they have right there. It's the Chase one as well. Yeah, it's the one I need.
The superpowers.
Yeah. All right, I know I'm jumping around in this booth, but there's a lot of people here, and I'm trying to not be in anybody's way. There's a tub of loose Transformers for really good prices here. So we got there's the Ironworks. Never picked him up. Shockwave. We have a Ironhide from the Generations line. So we've got a G1 Prime, a G1 Ultra Magnus, it looks like. Man, I got him for Christmas one year. That was a fun figure to have. So we got our MP01 Prime. That one might be I think that's the 20th anniversary version, because the MP01 had the brighter red. We have a Power of the Primes Inferno, a G1 Metroplex, Titans Return era Power Master Prime. Some various stuff, some Avatar and some Dune figures on this end cap right here. So something else I missed. So once again, here's the entrance, and right here is just like a collection highlight of a bunch of third-party Legend scale Transformers. I think that is the Magic Square. That one might be the New Age. I'm not too entirely sure, but look at all these really cool Transformers. I personally am not a big fan of the Legend scale myself, just because I think I need something a little bit bigger. But oh man, look at that, Richard. It's the Masterpiece Power Master Prime. I think I kind of want that. I kind of want that a lot. Cool. I gotta wait till after Disney though, because whew, man, it's the Generation Selects MiniCon, but it looks like he's got the third-party upgrade kit on it. So, oh man, some Masterpiece Transformers back here, the cell shaded, yeah. Not too shabby at all. All right, we're on a mission. Punxy's looking for retro video games. There we go. These aren't carts, but there's some retro video game systems right here.
And nice prices as well.
Vampire Savior. The Lord of
AKA
Vampire.
Dark Stalkers.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the elbow room in here look like?
Not too bad. It's just
All right, we kind of worked our way into this booth. I'm not too sure what the name of this booth is, but here we go. Oh, oh, look at that. There's two of them. Eye of the Fates and the Lost Treasure of Sheba. Some of the first books that I started to read, whenever I just started to read independently, were the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Have you ever read any of those?
I don't think I have.
Those were fun. Those were fun. Anyway, you're here for video games. We got some PS3 stuff. I'm slowly just kind of panning. There's a Proton pack back there for $10. Is it just the blow mode for the pack?
Yeah, it's just the.
I mean, I feel like that's almost worth $10.
That is definitely $10.
Some more PS3, PS2 stuff. So I'm gonna hop around because I think you're looking at carts, right?
Yep.
Oh,
And PSP.
PSP. Some Nintendo NES cartridges.
Yeah.
For Toy Story. All right. A Styanax? Do they have a? Is it? I guess. I mean, Faxanadu. I'm looking for. I mean, I guess I used to call it Astanax. I don't know if it's pronounced Styanax or Astanax.
For the young collector.
Somebody on the internet's yelling at either one of us to Captain America and the Avengers. $17. The Lion King. Primal Rage. 13. Let's see what we got in the Sega Genesis. Mortal Kombat 2. For 13. Mortal Kombat 3. Prince of Persia. Global Gladiators. 6-pack. How much is that? Is there a price tag on it?
No.
Nope. Oh. That's the one that's got Golden Axe on it.
And Streets of Rage.
That is... I won't lie, that's kind of tempting. Batman Forever.
That's pretty cute.
Justice League. Pugsy? I don't remember this at all. Let's see what we have in the actual... Yep. Oh, I remember. Shout out to my buddy Brian, who couldn't rent this the day it was released, so he convinced his parents to just go out and buy him a new copy. So my buddy Brian, aka House, out in Louisiana. Actually, I think he's in Mississippi these days. Hook.
Well, I mean, I was in the shop. It was actually
Hey, there we go. How much was it? How much is that?
13.
Oh, I thought it said 7. I was like, $7. All right, let's look at some GameCube. Yeah.
Osaka, where they had
Hey, look at that.
That's
$10?
$10. That's
there's a shop there.
I keep jumping around between all of these cartridges and these discs. Scooby-Doo, Night of a Thousand Frights, or 100 Frights. This game was fantastic. This game was amazing. If you want to play a legit Scooby-Doo episode, this is the game to get. Laugh track and everything. There's even a cameo by Don Knotts. Final Fantasy VII, $55, Black Label, not bad. I mean, it is the superior Final Fantasy game. I said what I said. Bunch of PlayStation 2 games. Right outside the video game place we're looking at, there's an original Pepsi Optimus Prime and a Generation 2 Slag. Check that out, the green version. There's the base of the Power Master Prime, some various other Transformer stuff, and just some more retro games. We found another retro video game booth. I don't know the name of this booth either, but we will. There's a lot of people about. Listen, people have had cabin fever the last handful of days, so there's a lot of people about, and I'm doing my best not to be in anybody's way. When you walk in, there's just like a hodgepodge of just figures on the wall over here, and look at that old Michael Keaton Mezco. Whoa! Check $20.
That's not bad.
Reprinted cover. It's a reprint.
But if it has manual and cart,
I don't know. Open it up. See, it definitely has the cart. Manual? No manual. I still feel like $20. 20
$20 is good.
Even for a repro cover. I mean, I don't give a shit about repro covers myself, but all right.
It looks good.
Mutant League Football. I forgot about that.
Jewel Masters. Really
Chicago. Oh man, that was a fun game.
Smash TV.
Soccer, just NBA Jam, Lawnmower Man. Of all the movies to get a video game tie-in, let's see what we got here. Just a bunch of the old Madden games. Yeah. I'm at a weird, awkward angle.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do remember that one. I apologize if the camera's shaky. I'm at a weird angle here. Here we got some more Sega Genesis games.
Battletoads, Double Dragon.
Hey, all right. Double Dragon 3. Just some Intellivision games down here. Moving back over to PlayStation 1. Not much in the stack here. Looks to be some Final Fantasies. Up here, there's a Black Label Final Fantasy 9 and a Dracula the Last Sanctuary.
$20.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Some Nintendo carts. I'm going to try to go at a fairly leisurely pace, I should say.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at.
Yeah, where's Waldo? I forgot that was a Nintendo View. Tailspin, $20.
Awesome shooter.
Maniac Mansion for 19. Yo-Noid. Whoa, I almost dropped the camera. I got so excited at Yo-Noid. One of the greatest games ever created. I think Capcom, where's my HD remake? Come on, make it happen for the PS5 and the Switch. Ninja Turtles. Street Fighter 2010, that was a good one. Rocketeer. Simpsons, Bart versus the World.
That's the problem. He has 30 consoles. There's different
Sesame Street. And moving around to this side here. Solomon's Key. Mousecapades. $8, not bad for Mousecapades.
Not bad at all.
And see, we got some Super Nintendo carts right here.
Sponge.
Power Rangers.
And really good beat 'em up.
Cool World. Isn't that a Ralph Bakshi movie?
Yeah.
Like, how in the world did a Ralph Bakshi movie get a Super Nintendo game? Because that was straight up rated
Yeah.
R. Some more games right here. Legendary Wings, Yoshi's Cookie, Skater Die, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
God, that was such a weird game. Bigfoot. I remember a friend of mine grabbing that Bigfoot. We were playing that for a while. Home Alone. I kind of remember playing that one.
Guardian Legends.
What is Mag Max? Something like I feel
Yeah,
like I
it's a
remember playing
shooter.
that. Yeah. Oh, Little Nemo, Dream Master.
That's really
For
good.
$13. That is good.
Turtles for 10.
Yeah. Bunch of really fun games. Moving down to here
Tintin.
yeah, and the different cartridge shapes. Some Super Nintendo. Mickey Mania.
Slam Masters.
Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. This Mickey Mania
Yeah, that one's
for $13.
That one's really good. That's the Capcom.
Great, yeah, great circus mystery. Adventures of Yogi Bear.
Batman Returns. Really good beat 'em up.
Hey, 26, yeah. And if I spin around, go up here, so we got some of the systems. It's a GameCube, Nintendo 64 Donkey Kong set, one of the top loaders for the NES, the Model 2 of the Super Nintendo, a Power Glove. What? Look at that. A Power Glove, Mario Paint, Super Game Boy set, and way down over there is an NES control deck in the box. And on our last side right here, we have more Nintendo carts. There's a Mad Max right there. There's the Mag Max over there. Some Hoops, Duck Hunt. I remember
Steinax.
$8. You got it?
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks. Boop.
There we go.
Man, $8.
Pretty good.
I mean, it's very common. I know, like, I'm not going to get it today, but this was such a fun game. I loved this game so much. Oh, there's a Mega Man 3
Yeah.
with the box. Look at that.
There's 2 rows of DS games over there. Who didn't there, boss?
Doing all right, man. No, you're good. No, dude, you're good. You're good.
I tried to be, yeah. I want to be great. Not all me.
Right. Chrono Trigger. Look at that.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger Part 2. Yeah.
Copies.
Yeah, look at that. And then there's a Final Fantasy 3 right on top of that. And there's an Arc the Lad. There's some solid PS1 stuff right here.
Math is math.
Yeah. So, here's the, I guess, little convention section of Charlie's Collectible Show. Not too much going on Transformers vendor-wise, which is kind of a bummer. But so we got some stuff right over here, some of the MiniCons. I never really picked up a lot of the well, I guess like the MicroMasters, not the MiniCons or the Mini-Bots, but there's some more stuff here too. Just, it's not all Transformers, but man, you know, this is one of the ones that I neglected to pick up that I would like to get, but I don't know if I could do 55 on that bad boy. That was the first Siege figure I bought. Him and the Hound together.
Siege and Proud.
Yeah. Let's walk down, see what we got over here. So we got some Transformers movie figures from Revenge of the Fallen. I did have that. I don't think I had any of these other ones, though. We got a Transformers movie poster. Some comic books. Some more Transformers movie posters. No,
Just for this, I'll see what I got.
oh, I don't collect comics. I'm just kind of like looking around, man. I appreciate the heads up, though. Thank you, though. Sounds like you're watching some Star Wars back
Oh yeah,
there.
Empire Strikes Back. We did Transformers the movie. We started G.I. Joe. Now we're on Star Wars.
Hey, all right. I'm not mad at that at all. That's a solid run. Let's see. We got some more Transformers stuff here. Some Star
The
Wars.
'86 Transformers.
Oh yeah, there isn't any other one. I would accept Transformers 1. I would accept Transformers 1.
Yeah, you have the first Michael Bay. Seeing Optimus Prime transform in real life, and you want to know.
I was in the theater for that. It was good. I was in the theater for that.
Glad nobody was looking at me because I was like this.
This is so beautiful. It's like, are you crying? No, I'm chopping onions in this theater. I forgot all about these Transformers Choose Your Own Adventure books. I had one of them, but it wasn't this one. I feel like Blitzwing was on the cover. I could be wrong. But $3. Nothing too exciting in the dump bin here, but there's a handful of stuff on display on this table. That was a really good Hound figure back when it came out. So we've got our Earthrise Starscream. It's just like a hodgepodge of recent stuff. We've got our Siege Soundwave. Let's see, who do we have here? It's our Titan Cybertron Metroplex. And as we exit CCS to close out the day, there's a giant Pikachu right here. But more importantly, we have Sideswipe right here. Look at this. Man, he just needs an Autobot symbol right on the hood there. That is so cool. Let's see what the inside looks like. Oh man, that is so cool. Welcome back to the Ghastly Toy Crypt, everybody. That was a very fun day at Charlie's Collectible Show. I don't get a chance to make it out there as often as I would like to. I think the last time I was there was way back in the summer. I think it was like June or July, whenever Big Dub hosted that Mythic meetup out there, and which was a fun time. So we went on a Sunday, and I think I said at the beginning of the video, we actually had a little bit of a snowfall here Friday morning in northern Georgia. And listen, to my northern friends who get snow a lot, it doesn't really happen down here a lot. And it's so warm and humid here that the slightest of snowfall will immediately melt and turn to ice, and then the city it turns into chaos. So Saturday, there was still a lot of snow and ice on the roads, so they decided to push back the Transformers MiniCon event from the Saturday to the Sunday, so that's why we went on that Sunday. Also, Bam Margera was there, which is kind of fun. So, I mean, I grew up watching Jackass. I'm sure you did too, so that was cool to see him. But let me tell you, it was incredibly busy. There were a lot of people there, and I think it was just a case of cabin fever over the previous 48 hours. So I know a lot of businesses and schools shut down on Friday, and then a lot of businesses still didn't even open up on Saturday. So by the time Sunday rolled around, there's a lot of people that were just itching to get out of their house, and I think they all went to Charlie's Collectible Show, which is great because I'm glad that show is getting as much popularity as it's gained over the last couple of years. So I think it's fantastic that there are a lot of people there, a lot of vendors there, there's a lot of diversity there. We saw a lot of really cool video games this time around. I think I've only seen one or two video game vendors there prior, but man, there were a lot of really good things video game wise there this week. I didn't film it mainly because I'm sure a lot of people just don't want to be filmed, but there was a card, like a trading card competition going on in the back there. There was a small pop-up table with some Gundam models, and then we saw the handful of Transformers vendors that were there for the Transformers MiniCon. Again, it was a very fun day. And I did pick up some things, so I'm sure you're wanting me to just dive right into the haul portion of the video. So let's go ahead and do it. I picked up 2 things at Charlie's Collectible Show, both of which I was not expecting to find. So sometimes those are the best pickups, that you're there and you're surprised and you're like, I should go ahead and get this. The first thing I got was from the booth My Lost Toy. I picked up this Jada Toys Universal Monsters Wolfman. This was one of the 2 that I was missing. They also had the other one I was missing, but I only decided to pick this one up that day, mainly because, listen, I'm trying to pinch pennies for the time being, because I'm going to Disney World in a couple of weeks, so I'd like to have some spending money for the mouse. Listen, I say that, and I still have a pile of things to show you, so I don't know where my priorities are. Anyway, the Wolfman figure from Jada Toys. Listen, Jada is killing it. I know a lot of people right now are really into the Jada Street Fighter figures. This might be blasphemy, but I myself was never a big Street Fighter guy. The figures are fantastic. I have handled them, but Jada's Universal Monsters, I think, are absolutely awesome. And I've been picking up their Mega Man figures as well, and I'm very excited for them to start releasing their Scooby-Doo figures that they teased at San Diego Comic-Con last year. So Jada will be getting much more of my money in the future. But I love these Universal Monsters, and I think a lot of people overlooked them because around the same time NECA was releasing their Ultimates of the Universal Monsters. These are really fun too, so don't sleep on these Universal Monster figures from Jada. They're fantastic. Moving on to the second thing that I picked up, I mentioned probably in some video before, I've even shown them during our toy hunts, that I keep dipping my toe in and out of the trading card game, the Disney Lorcana, and I buy the cards, or whenever I'm in the mood, I'll buy some cards. I love the artwork, but I also like the themes that the sets have. And the current set, I think it's called Azure Seas. It's like a maritime / pirate set, and I have been wanting to get a playmat. I wanted to get the original Steamboat Willie playmat, but that was whenever Lorcana was extremely hard to find, and people were price gouging this playmat for $75 or $100. But this new set released a Donald Duck Pirate Captain playmat, and I picked this up, and I wasn't going to. This wasn't on my radar to pick up that day, but these normally retail for $20 and I got it for $15. So I'm very excited that I was able to get that, find that deal. So I couldn't turn that down. I picked that up. Will I eventually play the game? I don't know. That's all I picked up at Charlie's Collectible Show, but I do have a few more things that I found during the week that when I wasn't filming, or things that I just so happened across, or the orders that had come in. The first thing is that after Christmas, I was given a gift certificate, so of course I went to Amazon, and I found something that I've been putting off buying for a while. I ended up picking up the Star Wars Black Series. What is this? The Darth Sidious figure. I was gonna call him Chancellor Palpatine, but I know somebody would have yelled at me. Jason. Darth Sidious action figure, and I am a big fan, a big proponent of cloth goods on figures. Excuse me. And what I really like about this is they decided to do the combo where the robe itself is cloth goods and the hood is actually sculpted so it drapes correctly. I think it would be nice if Black Series started to utilize wired cloth goods, so maybe you could take a cloth hood and shape it around the head the way that you would want it. But you know what? For this, I'm good with this as well. So I'm excited to get Darth Sidious, to put him up on the shelf, and it just looks like a good sculpt. He comes with hand swaps with the lightning hands. So that's going to go up on the Star Wars shelf. I haven't picked up a lot of Star Wars stuff this past year, and everything else that I have to show you is Star Wars. So Go figure. The day after Charlie's Collectible Show, on my way into work, I just decided to stop in Target, and there's a Starbucks there, and I figure, you know what, I'll grab a coffee, and I'll just check and see if there's anything new on the toy aisle. It's 2 weeks after Christmas. I'm still not expecting anything new or exciting to be on the shelf or on the pegs, but then I found this guy. This is the Star Wars Black Series Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. And I have the 40th anniversary figure on the 40th anniversary card. And normally I'm an out-of-box collector, but for the 40th anniversary stuff, I've actually been keeping those on the card just because of the nice card back presentation. You can't see them, but they're all displayed, hung up on the wall right in front of me here. But this one is a new sculpt. It doesn't use the cloth goods. It uses sculpted goods on this one. And I think that does indeed work out to this figure's benefit. Like I said with the last figure, I love cloth goods, but I do think that there are cases where sculpted goods or hard goods, whatever you want to call them, do make the figure better. And I think this is one of those few cases. But like it's a whole new mold. It's a whole new likeness. I think it's great. I really hope that they continue the trend, because I would love to get a Bespin Luke with a new likeness as well. I've always loved the Bespin Luke. Even the Power of the Force 2 figure, I always loved how you could just pop his hand. Anyway, I digress. A New Hope, Moisture Farmer Luke. Sure. Something else that happened this week, it was the season finale of Skeleton Crew. I'm not sure if you've been watching Skeleton Crew, but I have been absolutely loving Skeleton Crew, or as I like to call it, the Neil Show. And I had every intention on coming home on Tuesday night this past week and sitting on my couch and watching the season finale. However, a friend of mine who's also on social media, his name on social media is Pizza Beard Party, my friend Jake, he messaged me and said, hey, I'm doing this event at Fernbank, the Fernbank Science Museum here in Atlanta, and he's hosting a watch party for the season finale of Skeleton Crew, and if I was available, if I would like to go. I said, yeah, absolutely, sure. So he sent over some information, and I didn't realize that it was a whole event. I thought we were just going to go and we were watch the season finale in the Fernbank theater, and then we would call it a night. No, like, you know, if you got there early, there were extra festivities going on. There was a themed mocktail that was blue milk. It tasted like Hawaiian Punch, which was actually really good. There was a Lego building contest. It was something like musical Lego, where groups of 5 got one of the small, like little Lego packets, like one of the $3 or $4 Lego packets, and the music would start playing and one person would start building, and when the music stopped, you had to pass it to the next person to continue building off. And we did not win first place. I was there with Mr. Punks for Plastic. Richard joined me. I didn't film anything, but I did meet up with an online friend that I had only met online, so it was the first time we were meeting in person. And that's my buddy John over at Gratuitous Theme Park Memes. Anyway, so we were all part of this group when we were building this Lego set of this tiny X-Wing. And we didn't come in first place. We didn't even come in second place, but we did come in third place. And there were prizes for each place. We placed where we were able to get a Black Series figure. So a representative for Disney came out with a case of Black Series figures and just started like tossing them to us on our table. And I got the one I was really hoping to get too. So that was very exciting. I got a KB figure, and I wasn't planning on buying the entire Skeleton Crew, but now I'm only 3 away. So I need Wim, I need Fern, and I need Jude Lawwood, or Jude Law's character. So if I'm only 3 away, I might as well just finish the set, because let me tell you, the Brutus figure and the Neil figure that came from this set were quite possibly some of the best Black Series figures I've bought in a while. On top with the Momo Nadon from my top 10 video. If you haven't seen my top 10 video, go check it out. It's the video that I uploaded before this one. Anyway, I'm rambling. I got KB, and now I feel like I've just got to go ahead and finish the crew out. Before I go, I do want to mention that it is quickly approaching. The end of March is going to be Toylanta. That's going to be the last weekend in March. I believe the dates are March 28th, 29th, and 30th. I'll double check that. And if I'm wrong, I'll post the correct dates right here. I can't even begin to tell you how much this show means to me. It's my hometown toy show. I've gone every year since 2019, which is the year I found out about it. I didn't even know that had been going on as long as it had. And believe it or not, this is the 25th year. So I don't know what I was doing, but I had no clue that this was a thing until 2019. But ever since I did find out about it, I've not missed a year, and I absolutely love it. And on top of that, I think the show is responsible for a really big portion of forming the toy community around North Georgia and the Atlanta area. I've met so many people from the show. It's a great show. This year, it's under new ownership. The gentleman who owns it, his name is Brett, and he has a fantastic vision for the show. And it's going to be in a new location. It's going to be in the South Convention Center, I believe it's called. And I can't wait to go. It's going to be fantastic. Get your tickets. There are hotel rooms. The convention center is attached to a hotel room, or a hotel, just a hotel. But I think rooms are going very quickly. There is I think an overflow hotel. I'm not quite sure if there's a con rate for that hotel or not. But I will leave all of the information for Toylanta in the description below. So check out the description, click the link. It'll take you to the Toylanta website, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. So go check it out. I can't stress how much I absolutely love this show. That's going to do it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. You could have used your time to watch any other video here on YouTube, but you chose to use your time to watch this one, and that means the world to me. So thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you real soon.